David Shields, welcome to Askdpros.
Welcome. Yeah. Okay.
So David, how has it been with you?
You know what? It's been a long journey, and I just want to get my story out there so I can inspire people, and not to go down the route I went through. You know, I grew up in Moss Side. I was at a young age. I used to look out my window and see a lot of gang members on bikes, stuff like that. And then as soon as I was at that age where I could go out, I was out, and obviously I was just watching a lot of guys on the bikes, on the motorbikes, fast cars. Then I ended up like selling drugs. Obviously I didn't want to be a gang member, but I was brought up around it.
Was it a case of like peer pressure, or was it a case of you just want to look good, have the good stuff, the girls?
It was just looking good basically. You know, buying gold, buying bikes, stuff like that. Yeah, it was just like, clothes, fix my bedroom up, have a nice room, stuff like that, nice speakers. But obviously I was smoking a lot of weed as well at the time. We kind of knew that there was something going to go down, so we were together, walked up, me, my big cousin and my other cousin, and like obviously two shots got let off, and then they've just like licked him in the leg and one in the head. So I've had to experience having my cousin dead in my arms, which was very, very not not a good
That
sight.
wasn't good. Yeah,
Yeah,
that wasn't good.
not a good sight. And then
Sorry to hear about that anyway.
yeah. But and then basically after that, I had to like, we went court. We didn't say nothing. We let them go, so they got away with that. Do you know what I mean? Because what it is, sometimes you can't really say what you want to say because there's repercussions. And I've lived a life where I've got to look after my family and who's about. I lost my head a bit. So what I've done is I started selling drugs again. And then I was selling a lot of drugs to buy guns, to obviously go to war, because at the time I had enough. Do you know what I mean? And then obviously the police raided my house. Then I got my first sentence. I got 4 years. When I got my first sentence, it was like I thought, wow, what have I done?
So when you got your first sentence,
Yeah.
4 years, how many years did you do?
Well, my first sentence was 4 years, and I done 2 out of that. Then I got out again, and then I was out for a little bit, like another like year or two.
So how old were you when you had your first sentence?
I was 20.
You were 20,
Yeah.
and you were 4 years, and you did how many years? 2 years.
2 years.
You did
Yeah.
2 years. So
For with intent supply. Yeah.
okay, so how was your first day in prison? How was prison like?
Well, I'll be perfectly honest. But all that little hard guy type of guy, drug dealer guy coming from these areas. When I first got my sentence, I was shaking. I was like, wow, and then I had tears coming down my eyes, and I was walking through the tunnel, and I was thinking, bloody hell, this is really me now going to prison. And then, getting put in that little box, getting took to prison, and then it's like, it was just, that first night it was very daunting. But
Did you ever see this coming?
yeah, I think I did. Yeah, did. Yeah, I seen a lot coming, but I had to face my demons. And like I says, I'm not even really in a gang like that, but I know a lot of people. So when I went to prison, it was like I was scared because I thought, wow, I'm going to see these guys, and these guys are in a gang and I'm on my own. But obviously I went to prison, and I had a few people what I knew, like one or two cousins and a good few mates in prison, but I didn't know it would have been like that. So as soon as I landed in prison, and then I landed in another prison, I just seen my family and my friends, and I thought, well, this is going to be alright, isn't it? But it's a scary place to be, do you know what I mean? And if you ain't got no one there, and it's just you, and you got no one, you don't know no one, you're going to have a hard time.
So who do you miss the most?
You know what, I miss my kids, miss my daughter, I miss my mum, like, yeah. Now,
So you came out of prison,
yeah,
went back to selling drugs again.
yeah, yeah,
You got caught again.
yeah.
And this time they gave you 5 years.
5 years, yeah.
And you did 2.5.
Two
So
and a half, yeah.
how was going back to prison the second time?
You know, I was shocked myself, and you know, I probably deserve it at the time because I'd not learned. But it's like the fast money again, and you know, coming out, because when you go to prison, you ain't got nothing. So when you come out, you want to, you know what I mean, you got to start all over again and stuff like that. But that 5 years, that 2.5 years, again, I done a lot of good.
When you say a lot of good, what kind of good did you do?
Oh, like I've done pure courses, more courses. I've become a personal trainer, bricklayer. I passed me mentoring. I've done a bit of mentoring. I've done a lot of courses.
Coming out of prison the second time,
Yeah,
back into the community,
yeah.
you know, how did you turn out?
Like I thought I'd learnt my lesson again, so, but I didn't. So it was just coming out again and repeating the same stuff.
So you came out the second time.
Yeah,
You went back to selling drugs again.
yeah.
And you got caught again.
Got caught again. Yeah.
So
that was my third time then. Yeah.
So that was your third time.
Yeah.
So how many years did they give you for this one?
5.5.
Another 5.5.
Yeah.
And you did another 2.5.
3 years.
So you did 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay. So being in prison the third time, you know, how did that all play out again?
That's what I mean. It was that third time. It was that's when my mental health started kicking in, and I was thinking, what am I doing? What am I doing? Do you know what I mean? It's like I've got 3 years to do again. You know, and it's just in prison. It's hard to get around. You can get around it, but it's just hard. It's not a place I would wish anyone to go. You know, because you're losing your life, and your life gets took. You know, and you're surrounded by more criminals, and you know, it's very hard to, you know, be a good boy when you've got a load of criminals around you. You know, but this last time I was in prison, I took my mentoring very serious, and I ended up going to an open prison on my last sentence, and then they ended up like going out to, you know, going to speak to bad kids on the last chance, you know, telling them about not to come back to prison. This is what it's going to be like. You know, if you commit this crime now, you're going to end up in where we are now. And I was a mentor inside the prison, and I ended up helping a lot of people, and I could see that I could give a lot back to people when they're coming into prison, because there's a lot of people what did not know how to cope. So I'd be like that guy when you come on the wing, I'd come and speak to you, make sure you're alright, settling in, you know, not to worry.
So this third time you were in prison, so what really inspired that change that you said to yourself, you know, David,
yeah,
I can make this change now? You know, what really inspired that?
What inspired me is like everything I'd been through, and like obviously my daughter as well. She's of age, you know. She's in university.
How old was she then?
My daughter, she was, when I went to prison, she was only 6, I think. Do you know what I mean? So the last time I come out, she was like 18.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I lost a lot of her life as well. Do you know what I mean? With me being in prison. So I started to think that last time I was in prison, I wrote a book, and I still need to write more and, you know, keep it going. But it's about my life as well, what I've been through. But just like, you know, when you're behind that door, and I had a lot on my mind, and I just keep going over and over it. So I just thought, pen and paper, got a pen and paper, sat down, done like 3 sheets, got back in bed, next day, boom, and then just kept writing.
What was this book about?
It's just about like my life growing up, and just a bit how I'm explaining it, but in more detail. Do you know what I mean?
Have you got a title for the book yet?
I've got a few names, but like from the hood to good is like, you know, because where I come from is like the hood, and then I've just turned good. But then I've got a few more names, but yeah, I'm just figuring it out.
Being in prison,
Yeah,
out of prison the third time,
yeah.
you know.
Life now for me is like, I just want to give back now and help people, you know, kids. You know, I want to tell them my story, and I want to try and help people like in gun crime, knife crime, bullying, stuff like that, because you don't get nowhere in the end. You're only going to go two places. Like I said, it's going to be prison or you're going to die, and then you know your mum, your family, they're going to suffer, you know, and then someone's going to feel bad because they've done something, and then nothing ever lasts because you're suffering with guilt, and the guilt get a lot of guilt can kill you in the end. Do you know what I mean?
So did you ever think about that you caused a lot of pain, you know,
Yeah,
to so many families,
yeah, yeah,
you know, and you did a lot of wrong out there, you
yeah,
know, destroyed a lot of people's lives.
yeah. Well, yeah, I've caused a lot of pain in my family's life, and you know, I could have went down the road where I could have been doing 30 years in prison. Do you know what I mean? Because what I was selling drugs for was to protect myself and, you know, guys around me. And, you know, obviously it's, you know, we needed guns because at the end of the day, you know, it's like I'm not going to be getting took out myself when they already took me cousin out. Do you know what I mean? But I'm glad it didn't get to a stage where I'm in jail because took a life.
So did you ever use those guns?
We've been on a few missions here and there, yeah, but you know, no one's been severely hurt, no one's been dead. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, you know, we've had to do things. We've had to go and look for people, and you know, yeah, because it's always been on my mind anyway. Do you know what I mean? But you can't, you see, you can't do both. So if you're selling drugs and you want to go and do someone's harm, so it's like, you know, you got to minimise. Do you know what I mean? But more time, I was just selling a lot of drugs. And then my drug dealing past is like I used to go down the motorways, county lines. I used to do them motorway trips up and down the motorway. Yeah, so it got more like intense because I went to a lot of places and sold a lot of drugs in a lot of areas.
What do you think about youth clubs?
There's not a lot of youth clubs out there what need guys like myself, you know, what can help people and, you know, go into them places. It's just youth clubs are just like, you know, you go in, it's like prison really, because you go in there, you're playing snooker, you're socialising, people are smoking weed. It's not, do you know what I mean? You know, I've not seen a proper good youth club.
So you would say youth clubs don't really help to keep kids out of trouble.
Not really. Some might do, but some don't. It's still like a congregation where, you know, people will probably talk about this and that.
So during the time you were doing drugs,
Yeah.
you know, you were with the bad crowd.
Yeah, yeah.
Were there any youth clubs around?
Not really. No, not really. No. But that's what we need in the world now. We need proper people going into youth clubs and speaking out and, you know, helping proper kids, the young kids, not to go down that route. Oh, because there's a lot of knife crime going on.
You know, what do you say to kids that see gang and crime as a way of life?
Well, you know, it's not. It's you're just gonna ruin your life. You know, you're gonna ruin your family's life. You're gonna get hurt. You're gonna lose a life. It's not the way forward. Do you know what I mean? It's even the music nowadays as well. You know, people are still getting music out there and still talking about drugs and all this and all that, which obviously that's what they want to do, but you need to focus on what you really want in life, a business, and just stick at it. You know what I mean? And don't take drugs, because drugs mess with your life, mess with your head. You know, drugs mess up lives. You can go to jail. You know, trust me, it's not a good feeling, and I won't wish it on any kid to go down the route I went, because at the end of the day, it's not going to be good.
So would you say that was what inspired you to create Reach Out?
Yeah, Reach Out to us. Yeah, my company is coming out very soon, and that Reach Out to us is like you reach out to me, reach out to the people I bring in this company, mentors, what are going to just be like me, and they're going to tell stories themselves, and I want inspire a lot of people and kids, and I want to grow the business, because there's a lot of people what are like me, but ain't got, ain't got that energy to, bring it out and help and stuff. So if I can help myself and make success of this, maybe, there's going to be other people following me on my journey, and we're going to help a lot of kids.
So that's a very remarkable thing you're doing.
Yeah.
Trying to, change the wrong you've done.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Do positive things now.
Yeah.
Live the good life as well.
Yeah, of course.
Trying to tell your kids, that is a good boy now.
Yeah, definitely. What it is as well, it's like, I think it's the right time, because the streets, there's a lot of guys out there now what, have got guns and selling drugs, and they don't understand what's going to come of it if you want to be that person. Do you know what I mean? Because you take a life, you're not going to be able to live with that. Do you know what I mean?
I understand what you're saying, but it's easier to tell people this because you've been it, you've done it, you've lived that life, you've lived that for real.
Yeah.
So when you're telling someone that hasn't experienced it, they were like, "Oh God, what was he talking about?" So like, what you're doing, what you want to do right now, will reach out to us. It's good. At least to put the word out there. Let them know. Selling drugs or being in a gang, doing crime. It's bad.
It's bad. Yeah, of course. What it is, I've had a lot of near misses, I should say, where I could have been killed myself. When my cousin died in my arms, that could have been me. That was what was said. If we don't get him, we're gonna get one of him. God bless my cousin, I miss him so much. And he would not want me to be like how he was and get retribution. He wants me, because I've been to prison, so maybe them prison sentences have saved me from getting killed. So even though I was selling drugs and I went to prison, I think it's been a good thing, because I've learned a lot, and I know a lot about prison, and I know that it could have went the other way. So deep down, I think this is the right time to do what I'm doing, to help and give back.
So do you still miss the old David?
Nah.
So if you were to go back in time, and talk to the old David, what would you say to the old David?
I'd say why. I'd say like, why did I want to follow these people? Why did I want to be like them? Why did I want to, like, I used to look out my window and think, I want that, I want this, but sometimes it's best to just be normal, and just get on with your life and work for your stuff, instead of going out there and selling drugs and thinking you're the man, when it's just going to bring a lot of bad tension back. And then, like I says, my house is being raided by police, and that's as soon as your door goes in, it's like a shot, boom, you know what I mean? And I was smoking a lot of weed and left drugs in my house, and just slipping basically, do you know what I mean? But I've learned, definitely learned.
There's another thing that's going on right now, mostly cases in London, about knife crime.
Yeah.
I bet you've heard a lot of stabbings.
Yeah, a lot of stabbings in London.
So
yeah.
What was your take on that?
Well, it's a mad one really, because it's like, it's just so many lives getting took, and mainly it's black people killing black people. It's just wrong. There's a lot of families out there, what mums and dads what are suffering, and what for a stupid knife. Why can't people just focus on themselves, read books? Because if you take a life, it's just going to come back to you. Your life might get took, or you might go prison, and then you might have a hard time in prison, because people can't really live with what they've done. They think they can, but they can't. So, but it just hurts me that it's still going on, and we can't. Like, obviously, there's a lot of people trying to help the situation, but it's still going on. Do you you know what I mean? And you know, one stab, that's your life gone.
So what would your message be to the kids,
Yeah.
that are into knife crime right now?
Well, my message is to you, yeah, is to just put your knives down, because you know it's a good world. You can learn a lot. Focus on proper things. You know, get in the gym, get your head right, read books, learn things. Put the knives down. There's no reason, because you know there's no one out there gonna harm you if you think that, because you know it's like you wearing these sort of clothes and putting your hoods up and this area code stuff, and all you're doing is just scaring people, and it's just not good. So I just want to tell the kids just to not follow that path. Don't get involved. You know, walk away, because you won't be able to live with what you do. You know, you won't be able to live with yourself when you do stab someone, and you got to go to prison, because there's always someone bigger and badder in prison. You know, yeah.
Haven't had experience about crime and all that.
Yeah.
What would you think would be the best way, your suggestion on how to solve knife crime? Because it's quite a big thing
Yeah,
right
of course,
now.
it's a big
It's
thing.
big.
It's a
It's
very
big
big
right
thing.
now. It's big.
You know, we just need to, you know, we just need to like get certain stories out there and just keep pressing and getting in the public's eye and letting people see, you know, like myself and other people, what we've been through, and you know, try to make a difference, because we have lived it. We've been there. You know, I've seen things myself: guns and knives, jail, bullying. You know, fast cars, motorbikes. Yeah, you know, it's the police. You know, at the end of the day, you're just messing your lives up. But if I can make a difference, I'll try my best.
Do you think the government is doing enough?
Mm, not really, no. I just think it's like, I just think, to me, you know, they're trying, but they're not trying hard enough. And it's like everybody gets paid in the end. The police get paid, the judges, the solicitors, you know, certain ones of these people, they're not really bothered, because they've got to get their wages at the end of the day. It's just a money thing. But you know, like guys like myself take it really serious, you know, and I know like the government need guys like me what will try to make a difference. It's us the type of people what can make that difference, you know. But the government, yeah, you know, they try the best, but I just think it's like a money thing for them. It's like, you know, catch them, throw them in prison, you know. It's like, yeah. But obviously they're trying, but they need to try a bit harder, do you know what I mean? Because it's still going on, do you know what I mean? It's only a matter of time before, you know, it just escalates.
Yeah, before another kid gets stabbed.
Another kid, yeah.
Because I think sometime last week I also heard on the radio that a kid was stabbed somewhere in East Croydon or somewhere.
Right, yeah. I've got a few cousins what live in London too. Yeah, it just hurts me, though. It just hurts me. I've got a few sons myself, and I want them to see the good I'm doing, and I don't want them to go down that road, because it's so easy.
So it's a very dark place to be, isn't it?
And if I don't change my life, they might try and like follow my footsteps, because I'll be like still into what I'm doing and not really caring about my kids, and then they might want to follow daddy and stuff, and it's just not the way forward. You've got to, you know, you've got to look after your kids, point them in the right direction. Yeah, you know, I just think I'm doing this at the right time in my life, because you know the streets are still the same, and you know I don't want to get caught up into no stuff. You know, I've been through a lot myself, so I just want to, you know, I want to save lives, and I want to help kids not to follow my footsteps and stuff like that, you know, because I don't think that you do probably get through it. There's a lot of guys what don't get through it in prison, you know. Yeah, you know what I mean.
So how long is your probation for now?
Well, I've got 6 weeks left on my probation, and then from there I'm gonna be doing a big documentary, and then I'm gonna get my stuff out there, and I've registered my business, reach out to us, which is gonna be very positive, you know. But it's a slow process. But this year is my year, so yeah.
Yeah. The best way to do things is to start.
Do you know what I mean?
You just have to start.
Plus I've got my book as well, what I need to start focusing more on as well, get that done. But I'm more passionate just to make a difference, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So now, what do you do in your spare time?
Well, do you know, I look after my kids. I'm a personal trainer, so I train in the gym.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm doing a few courses at the moment. So I'm just keeping myself occupied. But this year is going to be that year where things are going to start happening, and I'm going to make a difference.
What do you miss the most?
What I miss the most is I just like I miss my family. Like I've all the time I spent in jail, you know, I've missed out. But I'm taking it as a positive and giving back, you know, and telling everyone, look, you know, that's not the way forward and stuff like that. You know, I miss my cousin as well. Do you know what I mean? He died in my arms, and that was just. I still think about him till this day. Do you know what I mean?
What's your cousin's name?
Simon Brown. Simon Brown. And I know he wanted me to do this, you know, because I feel it's like, you know, we don't understand. It's like I can't sometimes. I just see him all the time in my head. It's like, and you know, and I know he's got me through my prison sentences, and you know, I've made the journey now, so I've just got to make it positive, you know, because I still like it. I suffer from post-traumatic stress, which is called PTSD, and it's a very, you know, it's like with the bullying and the gangs and all that. I still, you know, it still goes around in my head. So now that I'm trying to make a difference, this is going to be like a good step for me.
Positive, absolutely.
Positive.
It is. It is.
You know.
It is.
Yeah.
So what would be your last word on this? For example, like
Yeah.
you know, you want to tell a kid,
Yeah.
a boy or girl,
Yeah.
you know, try and give them positive, you know, thing to take out of this. You know, what will be your last take on this for them?
Well, I just want you to realise, yeah, you've got to focus and learn and go to school and don't smoke weed and don't follow other people. You know, just focus on what you really want in life. You know, don't follow other people. What if they're doing bad? Stay out of it. You know, save your life. You know, save your life and do good. Because in the end, it's if you go down that route, you might not come out of it like I did. You know, I was only a kid myself, and I just, you know, as a kid, kids learn quick, and it's like when you're watching other people, you think I want that, and people just when you get it, people will take it off you. You think you're a man. It's just wrong. It's not the life you want to be living. You know, so just focus on your education. You know, go to university, go to college, focus, and I hope my story inspires a lot of people, because everything I tell you on this interview is nothing but the truth.
Yeah. And for me, I think playing the long game wins, because crime, you know, doing crime for me, it's a short game because it's short lived.
Do you know what it is, right? You can either come out of it good or bad, and you'll always got to start again. And you sell drugs, you get proceeds of crime, and they take all your stuff, they take your houses, you end up with nothing and still end up with a big bill, and then you get more time. So, and then you've got like county lines now where, you know, if we're grooming kids to go sell drugs down the motorway, so that's like, you know, you're getting more years. Do you know what I mean? And then mums and dads, and you know, it's not right. Do you know what I mean? Because they're messing people's lives up, kids. Do you know what I mean? It's just not good. But like I said, if you are doing it, stop it. Do you know what I mean? And if you get caught, go into prison, learn something, and come out. Because there's a lot of stuff in prison that you can learn. You know, I'm a bricklayer, personal trainer, mentor. You know, a few other things that I've got behind me, but you know, now I'm taking it and using it in the right way.
That's good. That's good, David. It's good. I'm really impressed with the fact that you've been through all this. You know, been to prison 3 times.
Yeah.
You know, and you're out of prison now. You know, you're all about, you know, making that positive change.
Yeah.
You know, which I believe you're going to make anyway.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
You know, and I sincerely hope the best for you.
Yeah.
You know, going forward, I hope you achieve or you set out to achieve.
You know what? I'm really like
company.
I'm really dedicated, and I just can't wait. Do you know what I mean? I just can't wait to start seeing a difference and making a difference. You know.
That's all for me. I think that's what life is about. Making that difference. Making that positive change.
Yeah, of course. Well, do you know what it is? There's a lot of guys out there what hide from situations, and it's, we're going to keep making it worse until it's too late, and then you might end up doing 30 years old, and then you think, why didn't I do this? Everyone's got a story, and it's just, if you want to change lives and you want to better your life,
So that's one of the reasons why I took up to this podcast, doing this podcasting and trying to tell people's story, because I know we all have a story to tell.
Yeah.
Whatever how the story goes, I believe there's something to be learned from that story.
Well, me personally, is I don't want to add more hurt on my story. I want positive outcomes.
No, but the thing is, you would paint a picture of like what you've done right now. Paint a picture of how bad it was.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Now you're saying it's getting better now.
It's getting better.
You're making that switch now.
Yeah.
And people will see into that. Like a kid could listen to this and like, oh, maybe he's with the wrong crowd.
Yeah.
Like, okay, God, I listened to David. Oh my God, he didn't really have it good. He went to prison. He went that. I don't want that for myself.
Yeah.
And the kid, he or she will just make that positive change.
I hope so, because you see, committing crime, you're gonna go to prison. Yeah. And the police are well established, and they've got a lot of things where they can catch you straight away. Yeah, the technology is different, and guns as well. That's another lifestyle. Selling drugs is a lifestyle. Knife crimes are a lifestyle. Bullying's a life. Grooming kids to go down the motorway. It's all going to end one way.
So when anyone is listening, and you want to get in touch with David, you can hit me, Askdpros.
Yeah.
I'm on Instagram, Askdpros. Send me a DM, and I'll definitely get back to you if you want to hear more from David. So David, it's been nice having this chat with you.
I appreciate it.
I'm really really happy. I did this, and I'm grateful for the time as well. You've been, it's been good, and hopefully someday, you come onto the show again and tell us how you progressed. How you progressed. Reach out to us. Which I sincerely hope you do well.
I called it reach out to us because I know a lot of people, and I know they're gonna want to follow my journey, but it's just a matter of time. I'm very clued up on knowing how to change other people's lives in prison, like me, so it can go big if it wants to. But it's a slow journey, it'll get there. But reach out to us is going to be, I just want to deal with proper guys who are ready, like me, ready just to. Yeah.
Just remember, a journey of 1,000 miles start with a step.
That's it.
So I believe you've taken the first step now.
Yeah.
And hopefully, God willing, everything will come together for you.
Yeah.
Happy for you, brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, good one.
Cheers.
Cheers, good.